Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Tuan Nurul Ain Nabila binti Tuan Mustafa. Okay, so today I will present about the implementation of SMTP protocol using the C language for client and server. Okay, next is table of content. So I will share about two things. First is the introduction about what is the SMTP, and second or last is function of SMTP. Okay, so for the introduction, SMTP stands for Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. It is an internet protocol for electronic mail transmission, which is used in application layer. So SMTP server commonly use the transmission control protocol on port number 25 and 25 and 587. So for the 25, server use it for the plain text, but while for 587, it used for the encrypted communication. Okay, so for the function of the SMTP, the function SMTP used for deliver message over the internet. So client will use SMTP to deliver their message through the internet. Second is to server will send out the message and follow the successful delivery of the email using the SMTP. So it will use a server will tell either the email message are successful or any error occurred in between the transmission. Okay. So next, I will share the code for both client and server. Okay, so for the code I use for client for server is okay. So this. First declare. Okay, so this is the function or to receive image from the client. Okay, so inside it will count the size of image and it will write the size of image. So it will next it will ask user to enter the size. Okay, so it will when the image was successfully received, so it will print the total received image size, how much. So next is the main. So main it will retrieve the data from other function. Okay, so yeah. So this is for implementing response which SMTP server sends to client for acknowledgement in the process of email receiving. So if there are any error, so server will send the notification or acknowledgement of error occur while reading from socket or while writing socket. Yeah, so this is the acknowledgement from server to client during the email transmission. But if the email was successful, it will print connection closed successfully with the client. Okay, so next I will share the code for client. Okay, so this is the code for client. As usual, we will declare all the variable that we will use. Okay, so this is the function to send image inside the email, and it will receive by the server. Okay, if there are any error occur during the transmission, so it will print out the notification or acknowledgement. Okay, so next, if it's success, so data successfully received. Okay, next is Okay, so this is the function of mail header, the header of the mail. So here we will ask a user to enter the header of the mail, main function, and lastly, I think, okay, this is all mostly about to enter the data, enter the user to enter email, mail from mail to body of the email, content of the email, and when all the information already entered by the user, then it will close successfully with SMTP server. That message will send to client. Okay, so next I will show how the client and server work. Okay, so this is server and this is client and this is server. Okay, so first we will list and I will enter the so okay, this is client, so we'll start with the client first. So we will compile the after we compile it, so it will have the file or output for the client. Okay, so to see whether it has or not, so yeah, we already have a client.output, which is file output. Next, we run the file, and it will send please enter the hostname and port number, and it is success. So for the server, I will do the same. We'll enter the okay, so this is the file of a client.out, which is output file. So in this, so enter the command. So when there is a error, it will send the notification of error. Okay, but for this email, so it's ready to send image and connection closed successfully with the SMTP server. Next, we will. Okay, so that's how SMTP works. When the client send email, it will help the client to send email, and server will follow the client until the email was successfully sent. So the email was success. So that's all from me. Thank you so much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.